Okay. 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 It worked. It worked twice in a row. I think that was the issue. I think that was the entire issue. Gosh. All right. Let's do some editing while we're printing this other guy. You know, earlier today I was on stream and we were kind of talking about I need to be faster at making content. I need to do more interesting things. And then I was talking to my buddy who's a YouTuber. I want to try and make a gondola system so that I can trap mice on the upper part of my property and transport them to the lower part of my property with minimal effort, and it'll be cute. And that's the whole idea. Okay, I want to start looking at this again, get a better idea of this whole thing. Yibba dibba doo bang. What's up? Dwaka da bupin dwada yo. Zibba dibba doo bang. Okay. So, I hate mice, specifically this species, the North American deer mouse. They might look cute and small, but they are terrifying. I want to think of maybe a different intro. Something faster. Just as an alternative, because I feel like this is too much already for this super long video. I mean, it might be okay. I feel like this is a pretty strong intro, though, is the thing. It's just I'm not actually talking. Like, I confirm the click, showing the gondola. And then this is technically the why. So maybe the strategy could be better. Deer mice occupy this land natively, and the issue is our human lifestyle has become a beacon for them, and I just don't want them in and around my stuff anymore. Typically, this is solved by eliminating them, but this only works temporarily since the beacon remains. Meaning eliminating them becomes a daily chore, and I just feel like this could have a negative impact on my soul. But what if we could take a more defensive approach? Oh yeah, actually, this is something I wanted to do. I wanted to look at that bowling thing. And I want to see what this interests.
I built a tabletop bowling lane in my kitchen, and I spent the last year obsessed with figuring out how to reset pins automatically. Designing tiny parts like the scissors that lift standing pins was basically impossible, and that was only one of 10 parts I had to design to make this all work together. But if I was going to spend all this time building this bowling lane, it not only needed to be fun for me, but for anyone. This video is
So that's the thing, right? Like these videos, they always get right into it. And so I'm wondering if maybe I do something closer to like, I hate mice. And unfortunately, I hate mice. And unfortunately, there's a lot here. It's dumb. Let me just grab a block. I hate mice. And unfortunately, they've started taking over parts of my property. Because I kind of want to get into the struggles. Yo, what up, Aaron? Okay, so by the way, that thing worked. That thing worked. I'm gonna switch to this for a second. The new cable grip works. I managed to do one full test. It went all the way down, came back up. Single gondola still, but it went all the way down, came back up, no issues. The only issue is it did get stuck at the top bull wheel for some reason. I gotta screw it in so it doesn't tilt, and it's a non-issue. It's a non-real issue. And the trapdoor didn't open, but it did trigger it. It just got stuck. So I brought it inside. I filed it so it wouldn't get stuck anymore. Put a little mouse doll in there and sent it down. Actually, Steph sent it down. I was at the bottom of the hill filming it. And we got mouse release. And then it went all the way back up on its own. And that's 2 full successful runs without any issues. So that might have been the problem. We might not have to do anything anymore. Not 100% sure. I'm going to do like a few more tests today. Because I want to be sure. But it's working. It's working. So I'm printing another one now. And I'm going to try and get 2 gondolas on there. And then I think if I can get 2 gondolas on there, that's it. I'm done. I'm not trying to do 3. I'm not trying to do 2 on the opposite way. I'm just going to do 2 on its own, and hopefully it can handle that. I'm just a little bit concerned about the weight of it coming back up, because on the way back up, it's a little slow. But man, it's nice to see. And worst case scenario, I'm happy to. I'll settle for just one. I'll settle for just 1 car, and I'll set up 2 traps and just do one at a time, basically. So I'm very happy right now about that, because I might trap mice tonight. Tonight might be the night to trap some mice. Tonight might be the night to trap some mice. Anyways. I'm thrilled about that. But I was just starting to think about how I want to do this intro. They may look cute and small, but they are terrifying. I mean, I really like this intro. I just, it's one of those things where to me, this is just a way stronger intro, but to the average viewer, I don't know if it is. Like, the average viewer just wants to click on a video and then just see the strategy. I mean, I'm confirming the click. People know what it's about. And this intro sets it up really good. I'm just thinking I could pepper this stuff in later. Because right now, that's the other issue. It's really heavily front-loaded with, like... But I mean, that's kind of what an intro's supposed to be. An intro's supposed to be kind of heavy front load, I guess. I don't really know. I mean, I could do something like, I hate mice. And I hate mice. So you're probably wondering why. I hate mice, which begs the question, why did I build this thing? I mean, I don't have to worry too much about this. I think I can film this, and then I can just change it if I need to. And then we'll pop into... Oh, gosh, sorry. Sorry. I keep forgetting to do that. Give me 1 second. I just got to check this. Twitch is recovering from an outage? Still? Looks like we're on potentially here. I don't know. It's okay. That's okay. As long as it's on YouTube and I can use footage, although I'm not going to need to use any of this footage. Testing 456. Okay, so let's just stick with this intro. So then I'm going to basically say... I don't really want to just cut into this, though. Except there is one thing that I'm really not looking forward to. I've been dreading going down here. Yeah, I got... Twitch is recovering from an outage. I hate mice in my backyard. Here's how it's going. Testing 456. Okay, so at least some of the Twitch messages are sending. I still really like the idea of me basically being like, I'm going to build this gondola. I think it's going to be pretty easy. It's just a cable that loops around. Blah, blah, and I'll show clips of it failing and all the issues I have. And then I can just be like, It's going to be pretty easy, I think. And then cut to, the only thing is I got to clear a path, and that's something that's going to suck. Anyways, I don't know. I'm really tired right now. I'm feeling exhausted. I was so excited. Okay, actually, let me show you this. I was so excited. I'm even just going to throw it right at the end of this clip. I was so excited about this gondola working. Oh my goodness. Holy cow. Holy cow, where are you? Oh my god. Zamaniman dweepum, zimbwam bapatweem bapatweem bum bim bum bim, didn't dun. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And grab the footy out of this guy too. Boom. Have I not loaded any of this stuff in yet? Hang on. Can I look through this? Oh my gosh, really? Okay, let's just see. ZVE Outdoor. So the last thing I have, July 8th, August 19th. That's just a picture. No, that's an image. That's a video. But that's got to be iPhone. Yeah, that's iPhone. C1644. Huh. I don't even see that on here. What is going on? Oh, that must have been the other memory card. I'm so confused. But anyways, we got 1.5 on there. What is this clip? What happened here?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Are we good?
Hey, Abby.
Did that fully work?
That's not the one. That's not the one. That's not the clip I'm talking about. This is the clip I'm talking about. I wonder if I can... That stuff was taken August 19th, it looks like. But it didn't. Something failed after that. I don't actually remember what happened or why I don't have footage of it. Maybe it's on my... It might be on my phone. This, though, is the money shot. This is the money shot. So we'll go like this. We'll go like this. And then I think like there's some sort of overlap here. I don't really know how.
All right, you can send it.
Okay, I think I said.
What's it saying? Ready to go?
There it is. So I think if I line these up like that, I should be able to just like switch between these. That's me. That's me. My sister's surgery. Oh, that's awesome. 6 a.m. Holy. That day was a catastrophe day. This is the first day that wasn't a catastrophe day. And I'm gonna show you. I think I woke up at 6:30 today, so that's probably why I'm tired actually right now. So I can just switch between these. So it's just sending it down. I can skip. See that? I put a little mouse in there. A little fake mouse.
Okay, first tower. Beautiful.
We can stay on this.
This new thing. The second tower. Beautifully done. It's going over it so much smoother. I think that was the answer, honestly. And that's why it kept getting worse and worse. I thought I was going crazy, but it was getting worse and worse because it kept warping over time.
It's like down here right now. There it is.
Let's hit that third tower. Beautifully done.
Okay, we'll stay on this angle now for the most part, I think. I do want to see my reaction here because I think it was probably pretty funny.
We want to hit this last tower.
Well, I run up it after this.
Final tower. Clean. Okay.
I should make this
Now
bigger.
this is where everything matters. Zoom out here. Here we go. Here we go. Clean. Clean, and we got a mouse drop. We got a mouse drop. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And we're heading back up.
I want to see what see what it looks like from down here.
Oh my gosh. And we're heading back up.
Oh, I'm gonna keep this whole clip basically.
Clean. I'm gonna come up, but keep it running. I'm gonna follow it up.
Oh, see that's great right there with the radio.
It's a micro switch for turning it off automatically later. I haven't installed it yet. Yes. Yes. Yes.
I've never been able to do this yet. You can't see me at all.
It's actually really peaceful when you're not standing by the bow wheel.
I have a chainsaw in my hand this whole time too. I bring the chainsaw down. I've never been able to follow it back up because I've always had to be like concerned about it. But I have a chainsaw I have a chainsaw in my hand because I bring it down so I can scare bears away if there's any bears. But it makes it real hard too. You can see me following it up. Ah, it's not the best shot.
Oh God, I wish I didn't have this chainsaw on me.
I love just following it up. It's so quiet. It's so quiet when you're not like this is here actually this is how quiet it is.
Oh God, I wish I didn't have this chainsaw on me.
It's so nice.
Gonna run up ahead. Hits these rollers.
Oh, nice underwear shot. Oh, that's close. That's getting pretty close.
Oh, it's so clean now. Yes, you little guy. You did it.
It'd be MeUndies, I think.
This part messed up last time. I think it'll mess up again, actually, just looking at it.
See the wheels.
Oh, it didn't.
And then.
Oh my God. That was the first
That was the first.
I couldn't talk. I couldn't talk.
That was the first full run with a mouse drop. Successful. And that was after a pretty much successful run already, so one gondola works. Should we try two? Should we try two? We can. Oh, I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted. Let's get some water. Let's get some water. Celebratory water.
Yeah, I'm just combing through it now. I'm just combing through it now. We've cut it down to 14 hours. Wait, no, that's not true. That's not true at all. Why is it saying? Oh yeah, no, we cut it down to 14 hours. So we have cut out almost half at this point. And so I think the key now is going to be going through and just picking crucial moments, picking the moms. Like I went through, this used to be like a 2-hour long clip that I converted into like 30 seconds, I think. But I'm probably not even going to use like basically any of this. None of this really matters. Just kind of basically want to say like, okay, I planned this out.
So this is where we're going to be constructing the action.
And then we have this whole thing. Except there is one thing that I'm really not looking forward to.
I've been dreading going down here.
Find on page or find in document. I think there kind of is, especially now with like the new AI stuff, but yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of okay with all of this right now. So I set the ladder up and then I set up my string. Actually, let's just start cutting this. Let's just start cutting this hard. We could just type mom and it'd find everywhere you said it, lol. Oh my gosh, that's so true, actually. That's a mom. I think I know where most of those ones are, though, but there's probably a lot of moms that I didn't realize were moms at the time. Those are the special moms. Those are the secret moms. I kind of like how just like trash that is. I might even just. I think that's kind of, I don't know. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I'm just cutting this down. say anything here? Okay, that's funny. I don't know why I didn't say anything.
We will see. We will see. So hopefully this unspools really easily, and hopefully I can. We will see. So hopefully this unspools really easily, and hopefully I can throw that far. I honestly don't know if I can. It's downhill, so it seems doable, but with this project I'm noticing I'm like so underestimating things or overestimating things. I'm just like not really able to figure out. Alright, so
Okay, so that's a useless thought.
so hopefully this unspools really easily, and hopefully I can throw that far. I honestly don't know if I can. It's downhill, so it seems doable, but with this so let's start by just Alright, so let's start by just getting this down here. Angle for this. So you can see this little test shot. I'm just throwing it down onto the road there, and so you'll see it unspool if it's working. But woo, that worked good. All right, now I'll try and. Woo, that worked good. All right, now I'll try and throw it from down there, I guess.
Yeah, I did that test. That test that I played where I ran up the hill. And then earlier today, because a couple days ago I had a catastrophe, and so this morning I had to go down and fix it. And then I had another catastrophe where the tower fell over, so I had to go down and fix it then. And then, yeah, and then that happened today. So we're feeling good right now. Yo, Ruby!
Woo, that worked good. All right, now I'll try and throw. Woo, that worked good. All right, now I'll try and throw it from down there, I guess.
better idea.
This is so dumb. I could just walk it down, but I really don't want to walk down there again today. It was so hot yesterday.
Like, this is a lot of time to spend on... What are we talking? This is 23... Yeah, almost 2 minutes. But I don't know. I'm going to cut a super long version of this and maybe keep it on the back burner. Post it later or something. And then I'll condense it down for the official version.
But I really don't want to walk down there again today. It was so hot yesterday. So I'm going to try shooting the string with an arrow. So hot yesterday. So I'm going to try shooting the string with an arrow. I don't really do a lot of this, so I've taken the liberty to remove the tips, because I don't know if it's going to somehow get stuck on the string and wrap around and hit me, so I replaced the tip with just these nuts. It'll hurt if it hits me, but at least it won't go through me. Safety goggles, of course. Now the issue is I'm going to have to attach goggles, of course. Now the issue is I'm going to have to attach the string kind of like closer to the tip here, which is not ideal because obviously you want this to pull the string. But unfortunately, my bow has this little thing. The arrow has to go through this. And so if there's a string on there, I'm worried it'll get caught on the arrow. So my thinking is attaching it to the front is actually more beneficial. We'll see. I don't know. It's worth a try. It's worth a try. We're just trying to get this thing down there.
Yeah, that didn't work at all. I try it again, I think. It kept getting stuck on like all the grass. I'm going to do a couple more tests today. Just to have it do the loop a couple more times. If I can do 4 times in a row without touching anything and without having to fix anything, I think I'll feel pretty good about trapping some mice tonight. Okay, it's probably not not worth doing any of that. None of that was. What am I doing here? Okay, yeah, so we can probably... I can just say, like... I ended up driving down, which was good, because I needed to clear the way anyways. And then I eventually got the string, which was... way up here. I could do an arrow. And brought it to the mound.
That looks like
Right to the top.
King Ho.
This is gonna work. This is gonna work.
Okay. There might be a lot of profanity in that, so I'll have to edit that.
Okay, we're gonna do really cool too. So
Wait, where's the...
back down the hill can be fully suspended off the ground, but it's caught in these branches. So I'm gonna go and just release it from these branches as she's applying tension. Dusty's coming down with me. Little mouser. Hello. Yeah, here she comes.
Look at all this trash. It's a little embarrassing. I'm going to try and hide as much of that as possible.
Yeah, so like just things like this. Whoa.
The thing is, it's so windy here. A lot of the trash on the property was there when we moved, and most of it's metal. And we just haven't got rid of it yet because metal's like a lot harder to get rid of. But like all that foam and stuff, that was from me building stuff, and I had it all nicely stacked, and then the wind just comes and just, it's so windy here, and it just blows stuff all over the place, and that's why there's all this garbage around. And we've had like our garbage bags, and bears would just come through and just rip them to shreds, and then wind blows all that. I promised everybody I was going to clean it, and so I'm going to, but I might not. Yeah, the tires are actually support. The tires are actually there for support. Oh, wait, where was that? Wait, where was that? Where was that? Oh, it's here. Okay, actually, let's throw this footage here. The tires actually support the wall. Yeah, those are that one's not. That one's not, but those tires. But that foam, that was all stacked nicely there, and it just got blown down. And then that metal sheet was on top of it, and that got blown down. Yeah, we have. That was what that. The tires are the things that were here before. There was piles of old cars and stuff here, or not old cars, but like tractors and stuff, and just car parts, because there used to be like a car shop here. Oh, she's looking in a pipe. Everything she does is adorable. Moral, physical, and emotional wall support. No, we don't have a, like, probably in the city they do, or like in town, but we're out of town, and so no, like, there's like way less bylaws for us and we're only slightly out of town, but far enough that nobody really checks in. It would be nice. Ooh, that's a cool shot. Ooh, that's a good one. Oh my gosh. Look at this. This is real. This is real time too. The clouds are moving so fast.
Hi. Okay, easy. The right string is completely free. Now I'm two strings side by side. Okay. This is starting to be a fun. This is starting to be fun.
But I want to do a, like, we don't have garbage service here. Like, we have to bring our garbage to the dump, and so it's pretty annoying to do. So we usually let it really pile up until I have a truckload, and then I just bring it all at once. The problem is I obviously don't want to just load my truck up over Like we usually go every couple months or something. We're gonna do a clouds montage at some point, but we need what I need is like a trailer that's enclosed that I can fill with garbage, and then when it's garbage day, I just hook the trailer up and drive it to the dump instead of, because it's really annoying. I mean, we're doing the least amount of work right now, where we just literally pile the garbage in one spot and then we just throw it into the truck one day. But it would be nice if the spot that we pile it is the thing that I bring to the dump. Yeah, no, we burn cardboard and stuff. But actually, I just use it as fire starter for like my stove. So I do, well, actually I got rid of we had a bunch of cardboard that I was saving for the winter, because I need cardboard in the winter all the time. But then I got nervous about the fire, so we moved all that into like an area that's away from the house, and it's probably all soaked now and gross. So anyways, okay. So let's keep going. This is, we're getting there. Everybody down here that lives in the country, or else just burns whatever all the time. That's crazy. I feel like that would just. Well, that's the thing. That's the nice thing about cardboard, and we do actually put a lot of it in our garden beds and stuff. So I can just go and grab that cardboard later, and we'll probably throw it in. The only thing is, like, I probably only want to use the brown stuff. Like, we have some that are like painted or whatever. I don't know, or like it's got like ink on it. Anyways, it's so irrelevant.
This is starting to be a fun.
I'm just gonna, I think this is what I'll do. I'm just gonna start to like.
Right. She came down with me, but didn't come all the way down.
Where is? Oh, there she is. Yeah, I think we don't have wildfire issues here. Air soup. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think that's the big thing, is the wildfire issues here. I mean, during burn season, you can do whatever. Well, not whatever, but it's fine to have a pretty big fire. Yeah, I mean, and like, we're so not densely populated that I'm sure people do it and you just don't notice. Sparsely populated, I guess I could say. Okay, we're just gonna keep cutting away. I guess let's really chop this. Like, this whole thing is too much.
Except
I think.
there is one thing.
Or sorry, not this whole thing. This whole thing that I did is too much. Oh, that's so good to hear.
We will see. So hopefully this unspools really easily, and hopefully I can throw that far. I honestly don't know if I can. It's downhill, so it seems doable, but.
See, this would have worked so well, but the problem is what I just did there. Now the string is like laying in all of this thick brush, and that was the issue. If I had just carried it down and then thrown it without it ever touching the ground, it would have worked perfectly.
That worked good. All right, now I'll try and throw it from down there, I guess.
See, here's what I'm thinking, right? There's so much sort of talk on YouTube between like retention editing and just like authentic long form kind of like a lot of not filler but just slower pace stuff. And I actually really like videos like this. So for example, this is just such a this is a really basic thing. But I think it's kind of there's like some variety in the shots. And it's like quiet.
This unspools really easily, and hopefully I can throw that far. I honestly don't know if I can. It's downhill, so it seems doable, but
With the chicken sounds.
ooh, that worked good.
It's almost got an ASMR vibe. It's got a calm.
Try and throw it from down there, I guess.
It's got a calm vibe. And then like this shot, it's like, okay, this is a long shot. But then Dusty comes out and just adds a layer. And she's in the foreground, and I just love that. And I think that's so fun. There is a lot going on in this shot despite it being like a really simple thing. And I just don't know if it's worth trying this. Like, look how cute she is. She just stayed there that whole time. Or if I should just not risk it and do a heavy cut. Layer of cuteness, right?
This is so dumb. I could just walk it down, but I really don't want to walk down there again today. It was so hot yesterday. So I'm going to try shooting the string with an arrow.
And then, like, story development.
I don't really
This is just
do
a...
lot of this, so I've taken the liberty to remove the tips because I don't know if it's going to somehow wrap
Sorry.
string and wrap around and hit me, so I replaced the tip with just these nuts. It'll hurt if it hits me, but at least it won't go through me. Safety goggles, of course. Now the issue is I'm going to have to attach the string.
And I think I could just get rid of this.
It hits me, but at least it won't go through me. Safety goggles, of course.
Yeah, that's a better cut. And this just shows like how much string is already down there all tangled up. Wait, is this the same day? Yeah, I'm wearing the same clothes, so this is the same day. Yeah, I drove down later that day. So that's That's kind of what I'm thinking. And I think right now I'll leave these longer edits in place. So this is 23:30 to almost 26 or 26:30. So this is a 3-minute segment of a video about building a gondola that has almost nothing to do with gondola. So if I wanted to make an hour-long video, that's the kind of stuff I'm going to be throwing in there. But that is something I would basically 100% completely cut out in a faster paced video. And that's what I'm contemplating right now. I would love to do videos more like this. I would love it if I can include more of this calmer stuff. I don't know. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Like I could do a shortcut for YouTube, and then I could maybe do a long cut for members only kind of thing. If I do a membership thing. The thing is, I don't think I've never seen people do that. A shortcut and a super long cut. And I don't know if YouTube's like super chill about that. But you know what I can do? What would be kind of nice is if I did start doing this, this could actually be part of the membership thing. Also, by the way, if I do a memberships thing, I don't know how, but I'll make sure you guys get in as members. Yeah, or Patreon. I think it could be kind of nice to be like, here's the 30-minute video, but I have an hour-and-a-half version that goes through all of these other things that I didn't talk about in the video. And if you want to see that version, that's available to the Patreon members or the YouTube membership people. Because I know you would. I know you would. I think I could just make you guys moderators or something, and that would be. I think that's how that works. I think. I don't know. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, it is making more work for myself, but obviously if I have people as patrons or whatever, or members, then that's well worth it. And basically, I think that's going to be sort of the method with this type of video is I edit a long version, and then I take that long version and cut out a bunch of stuff. Wait, graphite. Where'd graphite come in? That's what I'm thinking too, because it's part of the process to cut a long version and then cut that down. And what I was thinking is, I was thinking about doing the YouTube memberships over Patreon because people are already on YouTube. It's going to be a lot more convenient for people to just become a member on YouTube than have to, especially because YouTube is becoming. Graphite is one of the moderators that makes. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. YouTube is becoming a TV platform more than computer or mobile. TV is like more than 50% now of viewership. So you can't just go to Patreon on your TV, as far as I'm aware. So I'm thinking the YouTube membership thing makes the most sense. I think I could do both, but that's a lot to manage. and like I struggle having two emails. I don't want to have to worry about multiple things. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. The only issue with the YouTube membership thing is YouTube takes a bigger cut than than Patreon, or there's other things. But I think it's probably it's still worth it, I think. Yeah, and I mean, I just like that it'll all be in one place. Also easier from like a just yeah, just it's just easier from everything's in the same place perspective. When I upload, I know how to upload on YouTube. I don't know how to upload on Patreon or anything like that yet. So, but I was thinking basically memberships, like I would live stream memberships would get you the live streams on YouTube and the whole archive of all the live streams always. And then also these super long cuts of these videos and behind the scenes stuff. And like I would probably post frequently like updates and stuff on there. I'm still gonna live stream free on Twitch, but Twitch doesn't store the streams. So if you want to watch the live streams but you don't want to be a member, you can just watch them on Twitch. But if you want to watch them on YouTube, and you want to maybe have access to the streams after the fact, then the membership is the way to go. That's kind of what I'm thinking right now. It would just be nice. It would just be nice because, like, for example, this project, I would really like to say, okay, we need to fix some things. It's going to take another month, but I can't. I simply cannot afford to do that right now. So, that's kind of what I'm thinking. It would be nice if I had some sort of buffer that lets me do that sort of thing. And I love the live streaming so much. It's become something I rely on. Okay, so now let's go here. So what did I say here?
Crazy hot. Hey, Dusty. Crazy hot. Hey, Dusty. That was intense. Oh, we got our string. Oh, we got our string. Unfortunately, I think I've tangled it up real hard. So, I'm gonna need to untangle it and measure the length of this.
Yeah, it is. And like doing these videos is a very isolating thing for sure. I don't hang out with anybody on weekends. I don't go out at all. I don't see my friends really ever.
Hey, Dusty.
So it definitely makes it.
We got our string. Unfortunately, I think I've tangled it up real hard. So, I'm gonna need to tangle it up real hard. I'm gonna need to untangle it and measure the length of this so we know how long our gondola is gonna be. Right? She came down with me.
Okay. Has become something I rely on. You've grown accustomed to the stream. It almost makes the day begin. I don't recall the song yet, but I'm not gonna play it right now. But I'll play it later. Oh, actually, I didn't even use that, did I?
This is so tangled.
What did I end up using for this?
I should have kept track of this. Okay. Resetting. Resetting. We're doing something else.
Why don't you, you gotta wash it out, but why don't you take this one and put it on plastic food? There's go right by that little red hanging basket.
God,
You
you're
know
a
the
friend.
red,
Okay, I finally got it.
Okay,
Okay, I finally got it.
I can just get rid of that.
But it's wrapped around this knot.
That's a serious cat tax. She's such a shrimp. She's just a straight up a shrimp.
why don't you, you gotta wash it out, but why don't you take this one and put it out back to your food?
Look at that shrimp. Look at her go.
Hanging basket?
God,
You
you're
know
a
the
friend.
red,
Such a shrimp. That would be cute. I love hearing the goats too. Sounds tedious.
So tangled. So tangled. Okay. Okay, not great. Okay. Tangled. Okay. Okay, not great. Very tangled. I should have brought a spool down there. Or something. Very tangled. I should have used. I should have brought a spool down there. Or something. This is why planning ahead can be a really good thing. Oh, the sun is intense.
Dusty's so in this.
Oh, the sun is intense. We're just going for like fairly approximate on this, right? No, I just need to know at least how much cable to get. We're just going for like fairly approximate on this, right? No, I just need to know at least how much cable to get.
When Large Boy was little, we used to have this Thomas the Tank Engine ride-on toy that made noise. It made train sounds, but also said, "It's fun to ride the rails with a friend." In this overly chipper voice. So for like 13 years, we'd been saying that to each other when we're doing something tedious, but are enjoying the company. That's really cute. Thomas, I was obsessed with trains as a child. I feel like that's probably pretty obvious. Like
I'll just err on the side of needing more than this. So that's 2.
were they giant like D batteries or something?
Oh god, I should have kept track of this. Resetting. Resetting. We're doing something else. Okay, I finally got it. It's wrapped around this 9 times, which gives us about 225 feet.
Why don't you,
I don't need the... With the length of the cable figured out...
We're gonna start building some stuff today.
I don't think so. It's just a loud ass toy. Love that. Love that. What time is it right now? 3 o'clock? Okay, we still got time.
That's why I'm starting early.
Thomas the Tank Engine also had a seat with a compartment box inside where toddlers could put stuff, so we also lost my full set of car keys and church keys and apartment keys and couldn't drive one of the cars for like a year. And no way! Oh, like ferrets. Ferrets love hiding keys. Did the car need maintenance after that? That car was not a great car.
We're gonna start building some stuff today. That's why I'm starting early, because don't know how long this is gonna take. But I ordered starting early because stuff today. I ordered.
We can get rid of that sniffle.
We're gonna start building some stuff today. I ordered.
I think I can actually get rid of it with...
Today. I ordered stuff today. I ordered everything. Sort of. I ordered the cable. That's the most important thing. I ordered 500 feet of cable. Some stuff today. I ordered 500 feet of cable, and it's going to show up tomorrow. So I was thinking...
Oh, Ford Taurus. Did it have the seats in the very back of the hatch? The fold down seats that face backwards? My friend had one of those, and it was hilarious.
It would be really cool if I could get these frames, these stations. I was thinking, and it's going to show up tomorrow. So I was thinking it would be really cool. 100 feet of cable. It would be really cool if I could get these frames, these stations built today-ish. Maybe tomorrow, because I actually ordered walkie-talkies as well, so I could actually communicate with my wife while I'm down there. But those won't show up until Wednesday, so I might postpone it till Wednesday, but we'll see. Either way, I'm gonna start building the stations.
Yeah.
So one of the things that I'm gonna focus on for this build is I'm gonna embrace the jank. I'm trying to.
Okay.
Either way, I'm gonna start building the stations.
Okay, so what can we do?
We're gonna start building some stuff today. I ordered 500 feet of cable, and it's gonna show up tomorrow. So I was thinking. It would be really cool if I could get these stations built today-ish. Maybe tomorrow, because I actually ordered walkie-talkies, but those won't show up until Wednesday. So I might postpone it till Wednesday, but we'll see. Either way, I'm going to start building the stations. So one of the things that I'm going to focus on for this build is, and it's going to show up tomorrow. So I was thinking it would be really cool if I could get these frames, these stations built today-ish. Maybe. So one of the things that I'm stations. So one of the things that I'm going to focus on for this build is I'm going to embrace the jank. I'm going to embrace the jank. I'm trying to spend basically no money on this. The cable was like $100, and that's like the whole budget. So I bought a couple other things. I bought these little bracket things, which are a couple bucks. I got a bike. We're going to start building some stuff today. I ordered 500 feet of cable, and it's going to show up tomorrow. So,
Oh, nice. This. So,
we're going to start building some stuff today.
and then
I'm going to embrace the... some stuff today. So one of the things... stations. Either way, I'm going to start building the... We're going to start building some stuff today. I'm going to start building the... I ordered 500 feet of cable, and it's going to show up tomorrow. So I'm going to start building the stations. So one of... I ordered 500 feet of cable, and it's going to show up tomorrow. So I'm going to start building the stations. So one of the things that I'm going to focus on for this build is I'm going to embrace the jank. I'm trying to spend basically no money on this. The cable was like $100, and that's like the whole budget. So I bought a couple other things. I bought these little bracket things, which are a couple bucks. I got a bike. It's smaller than I was expecting, but it was free on the side of the road. And I promise it was free. I didn't just steal a kid's bike. There was a free sign. Bike. Promise it was free. I didn't just steal a kid's bike. The frame's gonna be jank. It was free. I didn't just steal a kid's bike. The frame's gonna be jank. Pretty much, and I'm gonna embrace it. I think it'll be endearing for it to look like it's made out of like pallets and stuff like that, which it will be. And I promise it was free. I didn't just steal it. Promise it was free. I didn't just steal a kid's bike. The frame's gonna be jank. Pretty. The frame's gonna be jank. Pretty much, and I'm gonna embrace it. I think it'll be endearing for it to look like it's made out of like pallets and stuff like that, which it will be. because at the end of the day, this is sort of just like a fun proof of concept thing. I'm not looking to make
I don't need
Just
to
like,
say all this again, I don't think.
you know, a super rigid structure or anything like that. I just want it to be good enough, and I want it to be basically free to build aside from the cable. So I'm gonna start disassembling this bike, taking the wheels off, and seeing. Road, and I promise it was free. I didn't just steal a kid's bike. I'm gonna start disassembling this bike, taking the wheels off, and seeing what we can do with the chain and everything. So yeah, we're just gonna start taking this thing apart and kind of seeing what we got. I have a bit of an idea in my head on how we're gonna construct this. Basically what we're gonna build first. Okay, so I'll just reiterate. I'm just building the little modules where the wheels
I don't need to say any of this.
go first, and then I'll worry about the frames. I'll build the frames on site. I think that's the way to go. So I'm gonna start taking this apart. Also, to power it,
Yeah, I don't need any of this.
I was looking at motors on like Amazon and stuff. Go jank this drill, and I actually think I'm gonna go jank with this as well. I might be one of the plan as much. Try and just sort of piece by piece.
Okay.
I'm gonna start disassembling this bike, taking the wheels off, and seeing what we can do with the chain and everything. But let's just start getting this bike apart. Oh, wrong one. Rosenberg.
So my hunch is embrace the jank. That is a big theme of this whole thing. And it's bitten me in the butt a lot of times. God, this video is going to take me forever to edit. Holy cow. Holy cow, I'm just getting started. This is nuts.
I didn't just steal a kid's bike. But it was free on the side of the road. And I promise it was free. I didn't just steal a kid's bike. I'm gonna start disassembling this bike. Taking. Promise it was free. I didn't just steal a kid's bike. I'm gonna start disassembling this bike, taking the wheels off, and seeing what we can do with the chain and everything.
I know. I'm just... We're at... Where are we at? We're at 44 minutes already somehow? Holy cow.
You know, earlier today I was on stream and we were kind of talking about clear the way for the gondole.
Well, now you know what kind of front end systems you need to keep things organized if you do more long form stuff like this. So that's something, not a proper lesson if you don't. 100%. 100%. 4 minutes. How did I get to 44 minutes by that point? That's 10 minutes, that's 12 minutes, that's 14 minutes, that's 15 minutes, that's 19 minutes. Okay, yeah, there's a lot here. 26 minutes, 28 minutes. Oh my gosh. I'm like so overwhelmed with this.
So this is where we're going to be constructing.
I feel like I need this intro to really get the pacing of this whole thing, but I can't do the intro until I start filming some mice. Okay, we're at an hour 44. Oh God. I need a second from editing. Let me just do a couple things here. I just need like a quick little eye break. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to fix this guy. So the yellow guy went down, trap triggered, the door didn't open. And this one did just open now, but there is a way. It does get stuck occasionally. Oh. It appears to not be getting stuck anymore, which is good, but I'm going to file this anyways. I just had to file a little bit of stuff away from this. Ooh, there's water in here. Or not water, but like water. There was water in here. Because I left it out in the rain. This is very, if you give a mouse a cookie coated, what do you mean? Nice. These gondolas have taken some insane tumbles, and I'm very impressed with their durables. I think I'm gonna just get rid of this whole spring mechanism. I don't think it's necessary. It's never helped me. What I can do with these screw holes, though, is potentially build a phone mount. So I can send my... Oh, actually, I might borrow a GoPro from my friend. Which would be a lot better than a phone, I think. Okay. And now this. Yeah, that definitely opens. What's it getting caught on? Oh. Oh. Well, that'll do it. This whole thing's come loose. There we go. Like in the children's book, if you give a mouse a cookie, he'll want a glass of milk to go with it, and by the end of it, it's devolved into this series of tasks that all stemmed from the one event of giving the mouse a cookie. For my friend, just because I always want to know the end of the story. Did Anton ever come back from Russia? No, not yet. He's going to be back. He's going to be back in September, mid-September. September. Please insert question mark at the end of previous sentence. Okay, well, I will. Okay, I gotta crack on with this video. I gotta really focus here. Anytime somebody is like, dude, I went to Russia, I'm like, I hope they're okay. Yeah, right now seems like a scary time to go there, but he's on like the really far west side, I think. Supposedly like really far away from all that stuff. But you never know. Okay, let's edit this a bit better. Do I even need this one? No, I don't. Let's bring this up to 60%. Let's find the... I don't need that either. Let's bring that to 60% as well. Have you ever started cooking chicken and then chicken was too chickeny? That's happening to me right now. It's not gone bad. It's just too chickeny. No, but sometimes 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 we have to wash a chicken because they'll get like dirty feathers in the back or whatever, and we wash them and it smells like boiled chicken, which is hilarious. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, totally. Okay, let's see if this is any good at all right now. It's long already. Pretty good. Hmm. We can just do that little battery flip, I think. That's the plan. We don't need that one. We can just get that. That one's stupid. That one's stupid. I don't like that one. See how any of this feels. Holy cows. This is a minute-long sequence. I don't know if that's worth doing. Actually, let's find some music for this really quick. Audio library. Music. What kind of music? I think I want to do hip hop. Angry mood. Yeah, let's do that. Wait, could you guys not see any of that? Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Hey, what is up? Living off the edge like a barber lining up.
That's pretty good. I was gonna put my own lyrics on it.
I feel like I'm They call me a god. I feel not.
Something like this might be hilarious. That's pretty cool too.
Have you ever?
Okay, I'm gonna try two that I liked. I'm gonna download that one. YouTube music, desktop, music. YouTube soundtracks. Save. And then this first one I think was good. No. Oh. This first one.
Yeah. Hey, what is up? Living living off the edge like a barber lining up. Just another day and another.
Okay. Okay. Wait, that's so funny that you said Macklemore gonna show. I thought you were seeing what I was doing. Problem worse than your dad. Well, I like crazy ideas for music. Desktop. This one feels the most right now. This one feels the most right. Except let's start it here.
Yeah. Hey, what is up? Living off the edge like a barber lining up. Just another day and another dollar, bruh. I'm dialing in, just count it up. Another win, can't get enough. Watch it pivot in a clay for my love. Watch these, I live in a leg and I love it. Golfing, yeah, I got this swing with the club. Hole in one. Where I'm at, you need some drive, get a license. Or you get caught up downtown way too enticing. Dark days, bright lights in the night. Ay. Keep it cool, play it right, skip the bison. Get dope.
And then I'll just cut the music right here. Hard. No, I was just thinking about Squirrel Mama and the chicken smell like what? It doesn't feel too long with the music. And then it just cuts. Rodent boy up in this coop.
This is starting to feel a little overkill.
That's the end of the clip. Unfortunately, it cuts out.
This is starting to feel a little overkill.
Can we zoom this in a bit?
This is starting to feel a little overkill. Let's get down there. I think I'm just gonna leave. Feel a little overkill. I think I'm just gonna leave the tools up here and grab them as I need them. Seems like the best option.
And then we can just cut right back into the music. As we start clearing. I don't need this shot. I don't need this shot either. Let's get... I think I'll do most of the close-up stuff first. The stream died. Are we back? Okay, so I do like this song just to visualize.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, what is up? Living off the edge like a barber lining up. Just another day and another dollar, bruh. I'm dialing in. Just count it up. Another win. Can't get enough. Watch me pivot in a clay for my love.
That one's too long. We just...
Get enough. Watch me pivot in a clay for my love. Watch me pivot in a clay.
Do I even need this one? We can just...
Get enough. Watch me pivot in a
Yeah, that's way better.
Watch me pivot in a clay. Watch me pivot in a clay for my love. High streets, I live in a lake and I love it.
This is one of the dumbest things I've done in a video. One of them.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Realistically, this should cut here.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, what is up? Living off the edge like a barber lining up. Just another.
We could probably, honestly, cut from here. Boom. How does that feel?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, what is up? Living off the edge like a barber lining up. Just another day and another dollar, bruh. I'm dialing in.
I don't like my face there, so let's zoom this in.
Day and another dollar, bruh. I'm dialing in. Just count it up. Another win. Can't get enough. Watch me pivot in a clay for my love. High seas, I live in a lake and I love it. Golden, yeah, I got the swing with the club. Hole in one. Well, now you need some drive, get a license. Or you get caught up downtown way too enticing. Dark days, brighter.
Okay. This feels pretty good. And then... And then once we drop the tools... Then I want to start getting some of this footage. Let's start with the chainsaw. I feel like that's probably the best thing to start with. Let's get me cutting something. That might be kind of fun. Just starting right there. And we'll go. Yeah, well, I wrote a song about being an opossum. All the track does bring something to it. Stole a song about being an opossum. I did just screenshot you holding the power tools a minute ago because that's great TV. Let's see it. Let's see which shot you're talking about. Yeah, Jeff Wields. So it'll be like. And then I cut like a real branch at some point. Yeah, right there. Um. Okay, I just want to see what this whole thing looks like now. See if this is worth the time I'm putting into this. Except there is one thing that I'm really not looking forward to. I've been dreading going down here. It's a pretty thick bush. There's definitely going to be ticks down there. I gotta clear the way for the gondola.
Yeah. Hey, what is up? Living off the edge like a barber lining up. Just another day and another dollar, bruh. I'm dialing in, just count it up. Another win, can't get enough. Watch me pivot in a clay for my love. Pisces, I live in a lake and I love it. Garden, yeah, I got the swing with the club. Hole in one. Well, now you need some drive, get a license. Or you get caught up downtown way too enticing. Dark day.
This is starting to feel a little overkill. I think I'm just gonna leave the tools up here and grab them as I need them. Seems like the best option.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm into it. I'm into it. We're getting somewhere with this.
It's really hot. I haven't gone that far.
thinking there's some good shots of... Did we get... where is that one? The cloud shot is what I want. Foam footy. It's going to be in foam footy for sure. This one. Oh, I'm not wearing the right thing though.
See?
I gotta go teach a lesson in a bit. Sounds good. Yeah, I'm the cut from looking big and menacing to not that, and the cut off in the music. I love. Okay, good. That is the point. That is the point. So I'm glad that kind of worked. Let's find some other good shots of me just cutting some stuff. Here we go. Let's just grab that one, I guess.
I think I'm just gonna leave the tools up here. And grab them as I need them. The tools up here. And grab them as I need them. Need them.
You know what? What if we just cut that whole thing out? What if we just cut this whole thing out? Boom.
This is starting to feel a little overkill.
Yeah, this might be that might be the move. Oh, that's a great shot with the zoom. Oh, chainsaw sounds so good to me.
gonna be honest.
Action!
Action! That's quite funny.
Starting to feel a little overkill.
Okay. Then we can get rid of this. We can get rid of... Well, we can go like this. And then what's happening here?
It's really hot. I haven't gone that far. It's a lot to go through, but I gotta chop some of these branches. It's really hot. I haven't gone that far.
Let's go from here one more time, and then I'm gonna probably move on to a different section. Several shots of you with chainsaw and split screen style with chainsaw tuned to making a chord. Oh my god, that would be cool. We'll see. We'll see if I have time to do that.
Yeah. Hey, what is up? Living off the edge like a barber lining up. Just another day and another dollar, bruh. I'm dialing in, just count it up. Another win, can't get enough. Watch me pivot in a game for my love. Pisces, I live in a leg and I love it. Golden, yeah, I got the swing with the club. Hole in one. Well, now you need.
That's gotta come in here.
This is starting to feel a little overkill. This is starting to feel a little overkill. It's really hot. I haven't gone that far.
Oh, you know what? Let's get the end of the song here.
It's really hot. This is starting to feel a little overkill.
Nah, that doesn't work as good. That doesn't work as good. Well, actually, that end, though, is pretty good. But let's go back to this. And then let's just grab the end of this. See if I can stitch this together somehow.
It's really hot. It's really.
I mean, we can mess. This isn't even the song I'm going to use, but probably not. We'll see. It's pretty good, but
It's starting to feel a little overkill.
Driving lights in the night. Keep it cool, play it right, skip the bison.
is there a specific?
Way too enticing.
Starting to feel a little overkill.
Way too enticing.
Starting to feel a little overkill.
Dark days, driving lights in the night. Keep it cool, play it right, skip the bison. Get dope, getting into the end zone. Get dope, getting into. Yeah.
It's really hot. It's really hot. I haven't gone that far.
Thinking I'll get rid of all of this. Because none of this is actually interesting. It's just, it's all the same stuff.
See, there's a lot of dead trees. It's probably good that I get rid of them anyways. We've cleared the way. I'm gonna be honest. Up until this point, we've cleared the way. I'm gonna be honest. Up until this point, I haven't been down. Up until this point, I haven't been down here for quite some time. And now that I'm looking at it, I don't know how this is gonna work. For some reason, I didn't realize this road was right here. And this has been pretty brutal. Not gonna lie, I have not enjoyed this process at all. But at least I can see down here now. And I can assess, I can properly measure the distance, figure out what I need to do. But as of right now, I'm not feeling super confident about this whole thing. At least I have a good path down here now. I want a shower. Oh my god. I'm so hot.
Well, come inside and cool down for a bit.
That sucked. So that sucked. So that sucked. I'm less confident about this whole thing after having a thorough look down that hill. The actual gondola part's not going to be hard. It's kind of dealing with the terrain. I'm less confident about this whole thing after having a thorough look down that hill. We've cleared the way. I'm gonna be honest. Up until this point, I haven't been down. Honest. Up until this point, I haven't been down here. Up until this point, I haven't been down here for quite some time. And now that I'm looking at it, I don't know how this is gonna work. For some reason, I didn't realize this road was right here. And this has been, realized this road was right here. That sucked. Still have to do more. I'm so hot. So I'm less confident about this whole thing after having a thorough look down that hill. The actual gondola part's not going to be hard. It's kind of dealing with the terrain. So I don't know. I'm not done. I gotta go back down there and clear some more space, but at least I can properly measure the distance. I don't know. So gotta go back down there and clear some more space, but at least I can at least I can properly measure the distance, and I could throw like a decoy string down there so I can kind of see how it's going to hang between the trees. And then if I can make it fit, still gonna have to figure out how it's all gonna work down at the bottom, because I thought the bottom was a lot flatter than it was. So not a lot of solid terrain down there. It's almost like kind of, I thought the bottom was a lot flatter than it was. Down there, kind of boggy. I don't know about like putting footings down there or anything, but we're just gonna see. But I'm gonna take a break. Admittedly, I haven't done anything that physical in a while. Day-to-day tasks aren't quite like that, so we will see. I didn't see a single tick down there, but I'm gonna do do a thorough check now that I've got. I'm gonna jump in the shower and do a thorough check. We'll assess and we will see. I didn't see a. God, my sleeves are sweating. Kind of boggy. So I don't know about like putting footings down there or anything, but I didn't see a single tick. But I didn't see a single tick down there, but I'm going to do a thorough check now that I've got. I'm going to jump in the shower and do a thorough check. We will see. We will see.
Okay, I'm feeling pretty good about this whole thing.
Yeah. Hey, what is up? Living off the edge like a barber lining up. Just another day and another dollar, bruh. I'm dialing in, just count it up. Another win, can't get enough. Watch it pivot in a club for my love. How she's olive in her leg and I love it. Garden, yeah, I got the swing with the club. Hole in one. Well, now you need some drive, get a license. Or you get caught up downtown way too enticing. Dark days, brighter.
This is starting to feel a little overkill.
Dark days, brighter lights in the night. Ay. Keep it cool, play it right, skip the bison. Get it up, get into the end zone. Get it up, get into the end zone.
We've cleared the way. I'm gonna be honest. We've cleared the way. Up until this point, I haven't been down here for quite some time. And now that I'm looking at it, I don't know how this is gonna work. For some reason, I didn't realize this road was right here. That's For some reason, I didn't realize this road was right here. That sucked. Still have to do more. That sucked. Still have to do more. I'm so hot. So, I'm less confident about this whole.
Okay, so this whole section, let's just go from here, 438 to here. 838, that's 4 minutes. That's a long time. But this is the long cut, so we'll keep that. I don't know if I want to do a long video. I might just do a long video. There's nothing wrong with doing a long video. People like the long ones, so.
We will see. So hopefully this unspools really easily, and hopefully I can throw that far. I honestly don't know if I can. It's downhill, so it seems doable, but... Woo! That worked good. All right, now I'll try and throw it from down there, I guess. This is so dumb. I could just walk it down, but I really don't want to walk down there again today. It was so hot yesterday. So I'm going to try shooting the string with an arrow. I don't really do a lot of this, so I've taken the liberty to remove the tips, because I don't know if it's going to somehow get stuck on the string and wrap around and hit me. So I replaced the tip with just these nuts. It'll hurt if it hits me, but at least it won't go through me. Safety goggles, of course.
Oh, chicken turned out fine. That's so good. Did you see my hip hop thing yet? My little hip hop sequence.
I gotta clear the way for the gondola. I've been dreading going down here. It's a pretty thick bush. Definitely gonna be ticks down there. But I gotta clear the way for the gondola.
Still at 14 hours here. Still at 14 hours. Close though.
I gotta clear the way for the gondola.
Okay, what am I saying here?
Except there is one thing that I'm really not looking forward to.
Under 15 then, yeah. Did you guys see my little gearing up sequence yet? Or was that just Aaron, or were you guys there? I don't know. Let me know. I'll play it for you if I'd love your opinion on it. I'm just going to record a quick little voiceover here.
Pretty thick bush. There's definitely going to be ticks down there. But I got to clear the way for the gondola.
Okay. I'm just trying to think of how to do this. Boom, 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 boom.
Way for the gondola.
And if I'm going to go down here, I'm going to need to gear up. That's what I'm thinking. This is just a temporary. And if I'm going to go down here, I'm going to need to gear up. Okay, so the whole thing, sister has been retrieved and dinner is done. So, oh my gosh, cool. That's good. You were rewatching Mythbusters? So good. Okay, well, let me know what you think of this whole thing. Except there is one thing that I'm really not looking forward to.
I've been dreading going down here. It's a pretty thick bush. There's definitely going to be ticks down there. But I got to clear the way for the gondola.
And if I'm going to go down here, I'm going to need to gear up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, what is up? Living off the edge like a barber
So
lining
dumb.
up. Just another day and another dollar, bruh. I'm dialing in. Just count it up. Another win. Can't get enough. Watch it pivot in a class for my love. Pisces, I live in a leg and I love it. Garden, yeah, I got the swing with the club. Hole in one. Well, now you need some drive, get a license. Or you get caught up downtown way too enticing. Dark days, brighter.
This is starting to feel a little overkill.
Dark days, brighter lights in the night. Ay. Keep it cool, play it right, skip the bison. Kick it up, getting into the end zone. Kick it up, getting into the end zone.
We've cleared the way. I'm gonna be honest. Up until this point, I haven't been down here for quite some time. Not
And then it just goes on. Music needs to start earlier.
gondola.
And if I'm going to go down here, I'm going to need to gear up. Like that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm not going to use this song, by the way. This is just I just wanted it without the song. It's so much worse. So I just threw this song in there. I don't even know what this is. Okay, cool. Yeah, I actually like it. I like it with the music starting in here. I'm going to go down here. I'm going to need to gear up. So then we can actually go like and if I'm going to go down here, I'm going to need to gear up. It's got to cut in. Why is it? Oh, this needs to move like that. Gear up. Wait, what is happening? To gear up. And if I'm going to go down here, I'm going to need to gear up. Latest it should start is when the door starts to open. It's going to be kind like I'm going for something a little hardcore here. for fun. And if I'm going to go down here, I'm going to need to gear up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, what is up? Living off the edge like a barber lining up. Just another day.
Because when I have the proper music in there, I just haven't looked for anything good. When there's proper music in there, I'll edit it. I'll edit all these things to hit the beat a bit better. Like this one, like I hit the jacket
What is up?
at the clap, which is cool, but I'll make everything like
Living off the edge
like that should be on the clap as well. Lots of things like that. But the concept, what do you guys think of the concept? Is the concept cool enough? And then I gotta bounce. I gotta go do some shopping. What did I have to get again? I had to get something. Oh yeah. Okay, that's okay. Yeah. You can encourage people to watch the streams by saying something like, "You can get sneak peeks at the next video, and even help me make edits by watching." Yeah, 100%, 100%. That's kind of the goal. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. It's just a silly thing. It's a silly thing to make a monotonous task seem way more complicated. Which that's how it felt for me. Watch Dusty right here. She gets scared of the spool. No. Okay. Well, I appreciate definitely needs different music. I agree. But for a funny clip, I like it. Okay, cool. There's a song I wanted to use, but obviously it's like a real song. This music I'm getting is from YouTube Studio. I just use the YouTube Studio stuff. And there's not a ton of options. I was going to make a song for this about ticks, I think. Genre. Let's just look at some other options here quickly. I think I'm just going to go with mood, angry. Angry, dramatic. Let's see here. No. What is it? That's so dumb. These are all rock. These are all rock songs. I don't really want to do a rock song. Not quite. No. 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 I have a specific sounding song in my head. It is a song. But I can't use it. Cinematic, no. It's this speed, though. No, that's way too crazy. Maybe I want to...
Yeah. Pop in, burning like this, ain't checking my wrist. Third is my shift. Rolling all night like flex. We look at the clips, these credits are lit. Stacking miles, I'm far away from home. I got what I wish for.
I don't want it to be determined necessarily, because I'm kind of scared in this moment. Gaining season. I can't open. I actually want no lyrics because I'm going to throw lyrics on top of it. I might just quickly record a song for it. I want it to be kind of hip hop. I'm going to try and I forget what the song I'm thinking of is called though, or like even what it is. I guess it is. It's a little more determined than what I had.
Too much, he probably not did. All that I did.
It's kind of like this, actually. But not like that. actually show you guys. I can pull this down. Then I can. But I am gonna go. I am gonna go in a second here. I just wanted to. Okay, I'm gonna check out that song, Ruby. I just can't do it on stream, or the stream will get flagged. Is the store gonna close on you soon? Yeah. I think in an hour or so. I'm not in a super rush. But just want to see if I can find anything. Okay, I mean, let me just quickly. I'm gonna save this. I don't like that. I don't like the spinning wheel. Okay, good. Okay, good. Save the gondola song. And then we can do a new song. Yeah, let's close it. So, what I was thinking was going to be something. Let's just get a loop here. Drum. No, I'm just gonna type it in. It's gonna be way faster. Let's go with drum synth. Wait, how does this work? No, drum kit designer, I guess. And then drum kit. Producer kits. Vintage breaks, is this gonna be? No. Oh yeah. Oh gosh. 4 120. Okay, good. And this is broken out. Yeah. Super simple. Yeah, that's the right tempo. Okay, we'll just go with this, and then I'll just do some distortion on it or something. Oops. Okay, I could do that. I can do that probably. MIDI effect, arpeggiator. So the song I'm thinking of, I'm going to totally rip it off right now, and then I'll have to figure something else out. Jeez. Is there just a regular bass? Okay, that's kind of close. And then can I add some... Just take the chorus. Don't like this. Okay, I think I can maybe make this work. Let's bring the attack up. Taking W's away from I want to give that game change. I want to give that game changer idea. Yeah, we'll I think I'll have to work that in somehow. I gotta go grab some good recordings of the chickens. There's too much. Totally. ARP. Can I slow it? Oh, shoot, not like that. Options. Note length. That's getting kind of cool. I don't like this synth. Let's find a different one. Okay, yeah, here we go. That sounds pretty rough. Let's just pull the highs up. And then I'm stealing this song right now. Okay, so this is what the song that I'm thinking in my head is. And it sounds like this. Way harder. This is the wrong synth, I think. Maybe it's a lead. Maybe it's a lead synth, and then I just go like this. And then let's do multi-effects, fat. I kind of like the default. And then, like, obviously there's going to be like some little hi-hats. I don't like those hi-hats. Well, maybe I can just turn them down. Something like that. Something like that. Mice, mice, baby. Yeah, we'll throw some Rooster Crows in there for sure. Oh, yeah. Something like this. Maybe let's make the note length a little bit shorter. think that's what I want. I want like a... Yeah, that's what we want. That's what we want. You know what I was thinking about the world's smallest bass drum? Um, so I've been thinking about. I've always, as a drummer, been really jealous of guitar players because guitar players, obviously, they had the acoustic guitar and then they got the electric guitar. And drummers had the acoustic drum kit and then they got the electric drum kit, but the electric drum kit's super lame. And the reason it's super lame and different than the electric guitar is because the electric guitar brings out more nuance than an acoustic guitar. There's all of a sudden all these extra little sounds you get, all of this nuance you hear, you can tap, you can do all of these new things on an electric guitar, and you could still play it like an acoustic guitar. Whereas an acoustic drum kit versus an electric drum kit it's all MIDI. So it takes away the nuance, and that's why nobody likes them. And so I was thinking, what would be the like electric drum alternative that's actually like an acoustic drum kit where it uses like pickups instead of just MIDI notes. And so that's kind of where my head's at right now with that whole thing. I wonder if instead of trying to create a tiny little drum kit, I mean, I still want to make a little tiny, but that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking like almost something that you could play with your fingers that is like insanely nuanced, and you can have all these really cool things, but you can play it super hard. You can play it really light. That's kind of what's in my head right now. So I can't use this bass line because this bass line is a song already. But then like I'll just rap some really silly lyrics about ticks on this. And like we can start this out. It can just start out like I can just start out. Maybe we should grab this and just get rid of this. Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, so I don't know. I'll just do something else. I think all I have to do is change this last line. But it's so good. That's the problem. It's actually not as hard on the attack as I want it to be. I was thinking about how I can do this, but the problem is if I just leave out certain things, it doesn't have the same like the whole point. The reason this works so well is because you get used to that. You get used to this. And then when this line comes in, it just throws it off. So I'm thinking I want the concept. I don't want it to sound like this, but I want the concept, or I want it to sound like this. I want the concept of it, but just different notes. And so it'll be basically 3 bass notes repeating, and then some sort of 4th little turnaround line. And then I really like how there's no note on the 1. Yeah. Actually, I need the... Let's take this out of that. Why is this? Oh. That snare sounds bad, honestly. I could put regular gaps in them. Yeah, well, I mean, you mean just like change it to like 8th notes? I don't know why I had this song stuck in my head, and I kind of wish I didn't have like a specific song stuck in my head, because now. Yeah, yeah, that would be good. I think it's these notes though in particular that would flag it. That people would call me out on it. Like these notes. I honestly probably could get away with doing this part. But it's those that part's the coolest part. So I just need something else for that. Anyways, we'll work on that. Start one of them at 16th. Do you think that would be enough difference? I don't know. But then the other fact, like, I know I'm being stubborn about this, but like this riff is just like a perfect riff, and I feel like just changing it a little bit ruins it. And so I just need to come up with something new that has the same vibe. It's the vibe that I'm going for. Not the notes in particular, not any of that, but it's just like that. It's kind of menacing, but kind of fun and quirky kind of thing. And then but like this is basically it. I won't do much more as far as like once we find a baseline. But anyways, I'm gonna go to the store, and I am going to exactly. And I can't even remember what the song is. My friend sent it to me years ago, and for some reason it popped into my head while I was thinking about this bit, and now it's like the only thing I can think about. So I'm going to try to come up with something new, but in this vibe. I love starting it without the drums too, because then you hear. You think that's the one? And then the turnaround totally fixes it for you. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Okay. Let's call it here, folks. Thank you so much for hanging out. We'll be on tomorrow. Oh my God, it's 30. I mean, it's Thursday. It's 30. It's Thursday. You think that's the one, like Adam Neely talks about with Sabrina Carpenter's thumbs? What do you mean? Like, you think that's the one? Like Adam Neely talks about. Oh, I see what you're saying. I didn't watch that video, but I just formed the bit around this in my head, and now it's the only thing. But I'm confident we're gonna come up with something that works better. I just need to. This is the first time I've even tried putting anything down. So thank you for watching, and have a nice day. Exactly. Yeah, Dusty's getting mad at me too. She wants to go outside. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna do another test, and then I'll do some more editing tonight, and then I'll see you guys tomorrow, and we'll see where we're at. Okay, thanks guys. Take it easy.